Against the backdrop of a raging COVID epidemic and a quite visceral Black Lives Matter movement, Abroad While Black was born. Our goal was to highlight Black perspectives from all over the world. It was our way of proving there are other ways to live, other places to be successful, in different cultures that embrace our Blackness. In 2020, the Abroad While Black team created dozens of responsive hot takes and thoughtful interviews covering topics ranging from current events, business opportunities, dating, and life-changing moments. In 2021, our co-hosts Cordy and Sean aim to share more success stories, more productive introspection, and most importantly, how to relocate to a place that truly values what you offer the world. Abroad While Black is more than a show. This is a social experiment hell-bent on discovering new ways to secure the bag and live our best lives. Join the Abroad While Black squad.
Gutter.
Guts hat. Yes. So, you're not married.
Not married.
Are you single or single-ish?
I'm.
It's a difference because I don't want to cast you. Single-ish would gives respect to.
Look, the way Ethan works, I'm either single or I'm not. There's no ish. There's no it's complicated checkbox.
Okay. So you're single. Somebody else may have a boyfriend. I got it. Makes perfect sense.
This is going out in the public. Bear in mind that it is, what's the date today?
This is the 21st. Wait.
No. This is the 10th of January, 2021.
Yes.
So, as of today, I am single.
Okay.
January 10th, 2021.
Amen. All right. So, let me start with something interesting. What has been your experience with the Yoruba demons that you've seen? We're just gonna jump in there. And for those from the outside looking in, the Yoruba demons are the ones that sometimes they call them F-boys, but these are the guys who have enough money to shock you or change your life, and then they can ghost you within the next day after they have chopped and dashed.
Itchy. Wow. Oh, man.
This is the lead into
I didn't see this question
scene.
coming.
This is the lead into the dating scene. But yeah.
Yoruba demons. Such a funny question. Being in Africa has been an interesting learning experience to understand culture and how it operates. Mm-hmm. When I first heard about the Yoruba demons, so wild. It was truthfully a wild concept to me. Mm-hmm. But by the same token, I can understand it. I don't believe in it, but I understand how it works. I guess if that's the right way to put it.
Yeah, the whole it's not tricking if you got it.
Yeah. It's definitely a savage lifestyle that I personally, within my Western lens as a
PC, I understand.
I don't fully understand about it, but it's an interesting way to get out for sure.
Yeah. All right. I just had to shock you real quick.
Yeah, that was very much a shock.
Okay, let's be more deliberate about this. Mm-hmm. So in dating in LA and seeing women in LA and seeing women in Nigeria, are there anything that sticks out, culturally or just in general? What are some differences you see? This can be actually outside of dating. This just doesn't have to apply to that part, but culturally or just in general, what are some of the things that stick out? What are the differences?
That's a good one. This is a tough question because I don't feel like I've been here for long enough. I've gotten a very hyper-focused perspective on culture here, and I've just lived in LA all my life, so I understand just the nuances that come about from that. But what I've seen,
that's one of the most amazing starts to that question I've ever heard.
That
says a lot. That says a lot because those people, the Black Americans in particular, we are very opinionated, and we'll just jump out there. But you're I don't even know enough to respond. But let me tell you what I do have. Amazing.
I will say, prior to coming here, there was a bit of what will I call it? Attempted matchmaking on behalf of the folks here in Lagos, Nigeria, where they were very determined to find me a wife, and it was what I thought to be the funniest thing. And then when I got here, and there was a dinner with perspectives there. It was quite interesting. Being here, I think, and just the way I was introduced to it, there was very much this sort of, not necessarily a push, but what will I call it? An ushering in of like, Ethan, you have the ability to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone you want. And from the perspective of like, these are women who are serious and interested in dating. Their experiences here haven't been favorable for them for various reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yerba Demon, just culturally just not aligned with how men get down here in a lot of instances, at least the women that I've talked to. Mm-hmm. This isn't the case for everyone, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. And so I think that the interesting piece here was me coming in with a different perspective and a different approach towards dating. Was a lot of the interesting conversation I had with the women that I talked to here. And it was just really like an opportunity to learn and understand, how do things work here. And it was very interesting to hear the consistency of experience amongst women with like, here's how it happens here. The consistent disposition of men, successful men, if you will, within Nigeria is, their disposition is, as a man, it's my responsibility to take care of you as a woman fully. And you don't have any necessary responsibility in that regard to take care of yourself. Let me do that. You take care of all the other things. So this idea of gender roles in, I guess, just being very domestic to the extent of like, it just seems very antiquated. Is definitely something that I've picked up here. Now, again, my 2-week sort of analysis doesn't give me enough information to be able to conclude that assessment as fact, but it's just what I've seen. In LA, I think there's just this huge push for I'd say an elevated women's movement, woman empowerment, and so women in LA are very empowered to operate within the dating world, the professional world, whatever world it is that they exist in, to operate as women who are very strong, very independent, very about their business, who don't necessarily need a man in any regard to support them in any way. It's more of a nice to have, desirable thing. Desirable thing.
Works.
But, there's this, in some instances, there's this attitude of like, I got what you got, and so now how do we meet each other, and how do we come to an understanding of what is necessary for this relationship to exist the way that we individually want it to exist.
From the outside looking in, now that I'm here, it seems a bit more fair. Actually, just unequivocally more fair, because I do find that men here who can buy your entire lifestyle and fund your wildest dreams,
it's wild.
It's not for free. There's an expectation.
Right.